All right, recording these videos has been a little more exhausting than I really anticipated, considering how little effort I'm actually putting into it, but my voice is starting to go a little bit. This, I think, is the last item from this box. I just had this order from DriveThruRPG that involved a holiday sale and a big credit, which allowed me to make a larger purchase than I normally would be able to do. So take a look at the next and I think final item in the box, and that is actually another D&D module. It is Isle of Dread. Like Lost City, which appeared in this super module I did in my previous video, assuming these all show up in order. Like that, I missed my chance to get the Goodman Games Original Adventures Reincarnated version of this, which is what I really wanted. But I figured before this somehow goes out of print again or what have you, I would just pick it up and have it so I can read it at will, even though it isn't the sort of nicey-niced version that Goodman put out, which I would have preferred. I find, the writing is just so much better in the Goodman games than in the originals, and I tend to like the presentation better. I like the way they design their modules. So the 5e conversion that is in that is, I'm assuming, a much easier to read and use piece of gaming literature. But why did I get this? Well, I have said multiple times that I would love to run a nautical campaign for Dungeon Crawl Classics, and that is very true. I would like to populate it with a bunch of these islands, and I know that this is inspired by King Kong, which is a favorite movie of mine. And so is the Dungeon Crawl Classics. Well, the Dungeon Crawl Classics module, I believe, inspired by this, which is inspired by King Kong, and that is something, the Moon Slaves of the Cannibal Gods or something. I don't know. Some crazy Dungeon Crawl Classics title. And then there's also Monkey Island, I think it's called, for basic fantasy role-playing. One of the D&D clone games that I don't have the rules for, but I picked up a couple adventures for to plug into DCC. Anyway, Isle of Dread. I know this is one that a lot of people played way back when. Wilderness adventure for characters levels 3 to 7. I don't know with the older editions what their level translation to Dungeon Crawl Classics is. I always kind of look at D&D to DCC as being like a half thing. So, a level 4 character in D&D is probably like a level 2 character in DCC. I don't know if that's true on earlier editions as much. But then again, maybe this is me coming from Call of Cthulhu, or maybe it's just that I enjoy the swingy nature of DCC, but I don't really believe in play balance, so I don't worry too much about that. If the PCs are doing too well in a module, okay, that's not going to keep up. I have found running DCC that it doesn't really matter. I mean, you can have really powerful character and they can still die real easy. So I don't worry so much about play balance. It's just, it's just having fun, man. But anyway, this one looks like it could be a lot of fun. I like the old D&D art. I like the line art. I mean, it's remind me of the fuzzies from the Piper sci-fi novels. I never read those. I really should someday. Yeah, I like the line art. It's cool. Yeah. So I think that's it for this box. That was a bit of a journey for me. And if you enjoy the weird little videos that I do, this is another one of them. Hopefully the audio has been good on this series. I said it in an earlier video, but I fiddled with the buttons on my phone, and it seems like it's picking up a lot more voice now. So we'll see how that translates onto YouTube and see if it actually sounds very good. I thought it sounded a little bit tinny, but much louder, which is nice because in my environment, I really can't speak a lot louder than I do already. So until next time, take care.